comes like a flood, comes flowing down.
Guys, it's Alicia here, and welcome back to my channel. If you are here for the first time, welcome. If you're one of our returning subscribers, thank you for checking out our video. Today we're going to make one of our favorite breakfasts, overnight oats. Now, these aren't just any overnight oats. These are chocolate peanut butter overnight oats. Talk about dessert for breakfast. I'm not just saying it. These are so good. Okay, so anything chocolate peanut butter, you really can't go wrong. Alright, so if you are new to overnight oats, give them a try. At first, we weren't big oatmeal people, and we didn't know if we would like the consistency or the texture, but they are so delicious, and they're so fun to eat. So, I want to show you what we have here. We have first our big bag of regular rolled oats. Now, it is important to get rolled oats. We have tried the old-fashioned oats, and it didn't quite give us the texture that we were looking for. You can play around with it, but I honestly wouldn't even recommend doing instant oats because I just think it would get too soggy. So we use our rolled oats. We actually got these from kind of like an Amish store, which is really neat. We got this for a really great price. So we're going to use some oats. The milk that we've been drinking lately is cashew milk. Now, we were doing almond milk for a while, but we really like the creaminess of this. So if you're new to nut milks, maybe give it a shot. If not, you want to stick with dairy milk, that is totally fine too. Skim milk, 2% milk, whole milk, whatever milk you want to use should work just fine. Okay, so there's our milk. And then we have our unsweetened cocoa powder. And we have PB Fit. Oh, I could talk about this for days. So let me give you a shortened version. This is powdered peanut butter. It really is like a powder, almost like a protein powder, but it's peanut butter flavored. And it is so good, and it's so low in fat. For one serving, it's only 2 grams of fat. You get 5 carbs and still 8 grams of protein. So you could add this to drinks, to smoothies, to overnight oats, to recipes. You could even use a little bit and stir a little water and kind of make your own peanut butter. If you're a peanut butter fanatic like I am, might be a good option for you. Okay, so we're going to use some of that. And we're also going to use some pure maple syrup. This is the kind of syrup we always buy now. We get the pure maple syrup. And then you'll need some vanilla extract. Okay, the first thing you want to do is get an adorable mason jar. Look how cute this is. Alright, you don't have to use this, but guys, look. It's so cute. And you can take your breakfast with you, and it's like adorable. Now, it is adorable, but the stirring process can get a little tricky if you don't have the patience for it. So just put on some calm music and relax and stir your oats because the cuteness is worth it, I promise. Alright, so first thing we want to do is get our cashew milk. We are using a ½ cup. So I'm going to put that in there. Our ½ cup of milk. And do the very best you can. Okay, we've got our milk in there. Now what we need is our PB Fit. We're going to use 2 tablespoons of the PB Fit. Now if you're meal prepping, this totally works. We usually leave ours in the refrigerator for 3 days. But if you're doing a large quantity of these, then make sure you keep track of the tablespoons because sometimes I get distracted and I can't remember how much PB Fit I used. So you want to use 2 tablespoons of our powdered peanut butter. Ugh, love peanut butter. And then we're just going to use 1 tablespoon of our unsweetened cocoa powder because you've got to have that chocolatey goodness. I'm going to put that right in there. And then the fun begins. Here we go. We stir and we stir. But it does take, takes a little time. But you want to really stir and make sure you get all those clumps. It's not a big deal if you have a little bit of powder clumps, but I really try to get it as smooth as possible. We just stirred our oats. Now we're going to add in our maple syrup. Now the sweetness level is totally up to you. I have found that 1 teaspoon is just perfect for us. So our 1 teaspoon of syrup. And then I put just a little bit of vanilla extract. I used to measure this. I don't anymore. It's about 1/4 or 1/8 teaspoon. Okay, so then you want to give that a stir. Okay, so we stirred that up. Now we're going to take a 1/2 cup of our rolled oats. And then we're going to ever so carefully get this into our adorable mason jar. Okay, so we stir, stir, stir. And then I do about 1/2 of it, and then I push it down so we don't have like aroma, like overflow. Okay, so there we go. Okay, and then we're going to push this down here. All that chocolatey peanut butter goodness, it's going to be so delicious. Okay, I think I was just singing. Alright, so now we've got that all mixed together. I try to get all the oats off the spoon. Sometimes it sticks a little bit more than I want it to, so I just kind of do a little dabble. Dabble, dabble, dabble. Alright, now I'm going to put a lid on our adorable jar. Okay. Here is our cute little jar. And guys, look, your breakfast is complete. So you can shake it up if you like. It's so cute. Now, one of my favorite parts, okay, the toppings. So here's what we do. We put this in the refrigerator, and you can soak it overnight. Let's say it's a Saturday morning, and you're like, oh, I just want to eat this. Just give it about 4 hours, test it, make sure it's okay, and then eat it. But it has to have time to soak, because that's what overnight oats do. They soak in the liquid. Okay, so the toppings, what we do is a teaspoon of mini chocolate chips and a teaspoon of peanuts, and we just add those in the morning or whenever we're going to eat this, and we give it a good stir, and you just have some fresh toppings in just chocolate and some more peanuts and or peanut butter. Okay, so that's what we do. I really think you guys would enjoy this, so please give it a try. And yeah, you can do all kinds of creations. You can do whatever toppings you like. One more thing I want to tell you is, we have not had this happen, but I've seen this on other websites, is that people said sometimes it's a little bit too thick for them in the morning. So in that case, just add a little milk and give it a good stir, and you will be all set to go. So we will put a link to the recipe below. I did find this online, so I'll make sure that's in the description box so you can give it a try. And I hope you enjoy. And I hope to post some more chocolatey peanut butter, because I'm definitely a fan, and hopefully you are too. Okay, so have a wonderful day, and I hope you give it a try.